Jeff Cameron going for the big money. Now,
for the big money?
Concentration. 300 is within reach.
Concentration?
Oh, there he is. He's lining up.
Come on, babe.
Amazing. Look, yes, he's knocked him down, and that's 300. That puts it.
Knocked him all the way down.
Hello, world. I'm Robert Chambers. And I'm here to introduce you to the future.
They voted, remember? It's bowling and then Judge Judy.
Did a recount.
Say goodbye to annoying fax machines. Say goodbye to ordinary email. And say goodbye to the past. The Mail Chief program will revolutionize the way we live our lives.
This guy's my ticket out of the land of drool. Sold my Kustons, put it all in the Beta Point stock. This mail thing is going to be huge.
The only communications program you will ever need to buy. It will give you in-the-room image quality. Sound like it's inside your own head.
Yeah, but will it sleep with you on the first day?
Everything you possibly
No, but the upgrade will. Knows what happened, calling my broker.
Yeah, you and everybody else watching this announcement.
And eventually, with its artificial intelligence component, accurately convey the
Paperless
senses of taste.
Was bound to happen.
Hey, if it saves trees.
Suppose some of y'all gonna tell me what's gonna happen to the people working for the Postal Service.
3 days ago, I mailed myself what may be the last piece of snail mail I ever get. It was supposed to be here yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, inside this envelope is the future of our planet. I give you Mail Chief.
20 years ago, in a small garage in East Norwich, New York, Robert Chambers and Crane Edwards had a brilliant idea. No, it wasn't the hula hoop. It wasn't the multi-slice toaster. It wasn't even a better mousetrap. It was a computer program.
Hello, world. I'm Crane Edwards.
And I'm Robert Chambers.
And you don't know us now.
But you will soon.
And this operating system kicks ass. It's going to make me enough jack by a triple white 1975 Eldorado convertible.
It's serious, man. Come on, stop.
They were serious then, and they're serious now. Mail Chief, the latest from Beta Point, communication for the new millennium.
Okay, Robert Chambers, what do we have?
Well, he founded Beta Point with hula boy Crane Edwards.
And had excellent taste in vintage automobiles.
More money than God.
Dude, he passed God like 3 years ago.
He was a bee. Lots of bee killers out there. Billionaire. A new class of insect brought to you by your friendly internet IPOs.
They end up posing on the cover of Forbes in front of a bunch of new Ferraris they never drive in the garage of their $50 million pads.
Their own jets, and they still can't get chicks.
Yeah, they can. Not me, others.
But you keep thinking that jargon if it makes you feel better.
Okay, you know what? If I wanted money, do you think I'd be working here? Although that Cadillac is pretty excellent.
What about his partner, Edwards? What do we got on him? Everything. He and Chambers were the Jobs and Wozniak of the programming world. Their lives are public record.
Yeah, the feds did a full sweep before they turned it over to us. Edwards checked out.
Dig deeper. Look into his past. Pre-bucks, I want skeletons.
We did find a couple blips on the radar. Chambers' most outspoken enemy was an anti-tech terrorist group called the Handmade Collective.
Run by a freak named Arnold Hayes.
He sent this video email threat.
Yeah, you gotta love it. A Luddite who uses email.
Robert Chambers, by producing useless techno-garbage, you are perpetuating the lie that we need technology to survive. The Handmade Collective hereby declares the Second American Revolution. If you do not cease development of this mindless trash, you will become a casualty of the war that will be like no...
Blah, blah, blah. You get the drift.
Sounds like somebody was a bottle baby.
And a two-time loser with stints in Leavenworth and Lompoc. 3 years ago, he threatened to blow up a telephone switching station in Los Angeles.
See if his fingerprints are on this one. They're not just voices. They're real people. Like Maggie talking about me, discussing my future. He's coming soon. I gotta do something. I gotta do my part. I just can't figure this out. Okay, let's start piecing this together. I defer to our resident postal inspector, Hooten. You with us, Hooten?
Right here.
This is your territory. Go for it.
Well, for starters, this was no statement of the week letter bomb. Impact like this, person wanted to make sure that the guest of honor didn't walk away.
You recognize the method of operation?
Reminds me of a case I was once on.
Think it's the same guy?
Nah. That blast pattern was random. This one was specific. Tells me our bomber wasn't looking for collateral damage. 97 was a pure wacko. He didn't care who got hit. This guy, he had a clear target who we meticulously studied. I mean, he knew Chambers' schedule, followed him to the mail drop, which we found was tampered with, took the original package out of play and replaced it with an identical piece of snail mail that contained the bomb. Make no mistake, this attack was personal.
Like cows in a pen, chewing our cud. Chew, 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 chew. Don't think, just chew. No one ever believes me.
Is that Rose, honey?
Oh, if you don't believe me, it would be nice if you didn't say my name. Oh, look at me. Oh.
What did I tell you about leaving that where she can get at it?
Almost done, Maggie, please.
You know that newspapers are off limits.
Pictures. I won't read. I'll look at the pictures.
Believe me, there's nothing in there you need to know about.
I just haven't figured it out. I can't sleep because of the voices. So I do my problems. Figure it out. I just can't figure this out. Can you? Well, can you at least try? He's coming soon. I gotta do something. I gotta do my part. Chambers sent the package to himself from Seattle. If it was a switch, we could tell by the postmark. Let's look for anomalies, multiple stamps, district marks, and variants in ink tone. Slower.
Punch in. Where are we in this room? Enlarge. Okay. Move to the right a little. Stop. Give me a sim, same variables. Just these 5. Straight ahead 6 feet. Freeze.
You think you can find something in that mess?
Enlarge. Enlarge. Enlarge one more time. The package is definitely switched. We have a postmark, but it's not from Seattle. It's Clearview, Montana.
Looks like Arnold Hayes is on an anti-tech crusade. He's hit more states than Eminem on his last tour.
It's got just as much love in him, too.
And get this. The video email thread he sent Chambers originated from a server out of Clearview, Montana.
Which puts Hayes at the top of our list.
What's on your mind, Chief?
It took the feds 18 years to catch the Unabomber. We find this guy in 18 hours.
Caught a break. It happens.
Okay, Tibbs, Hooten, you're on Hayes. Go pick him up.
You got it, boss.
When her soul is laid bare, his love turns to hate. When her soul is laid bare, his love turns to hate. When her soul is laid bare, his love turns to hate. When her soul is laid bare, his love turns to hate. When her soul is laid bare, his love turns to hate. When her soul is laid bare, his love turns to hate. When her soul is laid bare, his love turns to hate.
They got Hayes. Picked him up in Montana. It all fits, too. Who was it?
It's Marcus. No partner. 15 years on the job. I was right there.
It's all right, man.
He's this little boy. Great kid. All Marcus ever wanted to do was just go home and throw ball with him. Marcus just loved playing ball with his kid.
You still see him?
Kid. I keep meaning to, man. I keep meaning to.
Where the hell am I? Who are you people?
Doesn't matter who we are, put your hands on the panel. Put your hands on the panel!
This is a bunch of crap.
He's clean. No sign of explosive residue.
What if he's wearing gloves?
Doesn't matter. This puppy can tell you if you've been in the same room with explosives. Anytime in the last week. Can't fool a machine, Annie.
Video email that you sent to Chambers.
Email? Yeah. No, I never touched this stuff.
I suppose you never touched the explosives that obliterated him either.
Oh, there he is. Yes, you got you on.
You hated Chambers.
Yeah, he was pretty high on my list of unfavorites.
You sent that bomb.
I didn't. Man, come on. I told you. You're fishing in an empty stream.
My problems keep me safe. If X is unknown and Y is a function of X and greater than the sum of X plus Y, I don't expect you to know the answer. Because there isn't one. There's not enough information. There never is. No, X is always unknown. That's why they call it X. I put it together. And then Maggie's in my room, all sweet and cheerful, and it's morning, and I still haven't slept. There are lots of voices. They're not just voices. They're real people, like Maggie talking about me, discussing my future. Maggie talks about my new meds. I don't want to stop taking. I'm no good without them. Don't you remember? It's coming soon. I gotta do something. I gotta do my part. Isn't that right? I just can't figure this out. I just can't figure this out. Can you? Can you at least try?
Look what I found in Chambers' closet.
Oh, man. Check it out. Looks like the Stone Age.
My mom had one of those.
Hey, who's holding the camera?
Robbie Chambers and Crane the Brain. Working hard or hardly working? How's the new code's working out, fellas?
Move over, IBM, and let the big dog eat.
Ooh! Oh. Ooh, give me that share.
Who's the chick?
I did a facial rec. Her name's Rose Perry. She's an unmentioned, uncredited, original member of the Beta Point Brain Trust.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? I mean, she was just a girl.
It's no joke. I mean, computer chicks still have a hard time being taken seriously. And what do you think it was like back then?
All right. You know, your soapbox is getting a little creaky. Yeah, I feel very enlightened, okay? She's probably on the board of Microsoft or something.
No, guess again. Okay, a year after this, after the boys left the garage, she vanished.
Gone?
Into thin air. There's no credit records, no tax stuff, no death certificate. After 1982, the woman ceased to exist.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rose. Come on, let's back to work. Come on. Come on.
Take a little break, Bobo.
you know, we're never gonna finish if we make us have wild monkey sex with you all the time. She writes code, she sings, she dances like the Sultan's own banshee. The amazing Rose does it all.
So if the three of them were like the Beatles of the computer age, then why would Rose quit the band?
You know where you messed up? Clearview, Montana. See, the first lesson that they teach you in terrorist school is that you never ever send your letter bomb from the same place that you sent your threat.
No, I didn't send that package.
You sent that email.
Okay. Say I did.
Then the bomb.
No, I didn't do that, I'm telling you.
Then who?
Wasn't me.
You ever seen a bomb go off?
Gee, no, can't say that I've had the pleasure.
Come on. Well, maybe. Put your ass front row and center. Let you feel the blast. See the white of the flame. Smell that burning flesh. Make you experience what it's like to see your friend get blown to pieces because some ass thinks that he's making a statement. You know you're going down for this, right?
I think Hooten's bringing a little baggage to all this.
Steamer trunk.
I didn't do it.
So you go to jail for another man's dime. That is not my problem.
Come on, it could have been anybody.
But it wasn't anybody. You know who did it, don't you?
There was a kid.
Name.
He's a good kid.
Name.
Zero. I swear to God, the kid calls himself Zero. He's a good kid. He's smart and he's eager. He just started following me around the country. He's got a bit of a hard-on for Beta Point.
Zero's all we've got to go on.
Zero. Probably the guy's IQ.
Doubt it. Guy we're looking for is higher up the food chain. White male, 18 to 24, got a degree from night school or a low-rent college. Most likely tech or engineering, probably works construction or some type of government surplus.
Why do you say that?
Because not only is he familiar with explosives, he's got to have access to them. You don't just go out and buy things that go kaboom.
Good, what else do we know?
Well, mail bombs are extremely unpredictable. 9 times out of 10, it goes wrong. This one was very neat, slick, perfectly executed. The bomb, the timing, no responsibility claim, no ego, no manifesto. The only thing that this guy wanted was the turn chambers and the confetti. Zero wants to stay a zero.
How do you know that Hayes wasn't just pulling the chain?
Because Hayes doesn't fit the profile of our killer. Maybe Zero does.
So what's our next move? You're the expert.
Okay? We need to ID Zero. So we'll start with Chambers, his buddy, see what he knows.
Yeah, maybe he'll have some scoop on the mysterious Rose. I mean, she's got to be a part of this puzzle.
Right. So I want you to check out the Clearview library where Hayes' email originated. I'm talking about cameras, web access to works, jargon. I want you trolling the message boards and the chat rooms. Use my profile.
Everybody got that? The answer to Hooten on this one. Tibbs, he writes shotgun. Let's move.
All right, another day, another dollar.
You okay?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So, the Clearview Library doesn't have any security cams, but check this out. They have an ATM machine located just inside the front door.
We don't have time to mind.
So, I jacked into that bank's system and burned through the videotapes from the past few weeks. I found an old friend of yours, Hoot. The shot was 2 weeks ago.
We already knew that he was there.
So I enhanced the image.
How you know they're together?
This was last week, same location. Coincidence? I think not.
Zero.
White male, 18 to 24. Bitch profile.
Looks like we found our bomber.
Are you sure you don't want this light on? Here. You're finally here.
Hi. How are you?
No. Leave it off. I don't want you to see me.
No. You look beautiful.
I haven't slept much lately. I'm up all night.
Worrying about me? I told you not to. What I'm doing, you'll be proud of me. I told you.
You know you don't have to do anything you don't want to. You just have to do what's right. You are doing the right thing, aren't you? I know you are. I know who you are, baby. My baby.
Nope. I've never seen him before.
He never worked for you?
A lot of people work for me. It's been a long time since I knew who they all were. Why do you think you want to kill Robbie?
That's what we came to ask you.
Robbie said we had a lot of enemies. Because we were so damn rich. He thought the guys below us would want to see us dead. The list below us. The richest 400 guys in the world. I was 120 last year. He was 127 because he got involved in this crazy Arabian horse thing. And he thought the 130s, the 140s, those guys, they'd want us dead, definitely. Horses can make it drop like 7 places. I mean, it's like, it fries your brain. You think I'm a pig, don't you? You think I'm a pig and I don't care about anyone else.
And you want to tell us about Rose Perry?
Rose Perry. Well, Robbie met her first, of course. The geek conference up in Aspen, the convention of heavy thinkers. I felt really hard for her.
It seemed like she just dropped out of the picture, you know? I might be speculating.
You ever have a crazy girlfriend? I mean, not one who's like, hey, look at me, I'm so crazy. I wear a lot of black, and I've seen a few shrinks, and gosh, Mom, my sophomore year at Wellesley, one day I actually thought about killing myself. Real crazy. Schizophrenia. And now everyone knows that word, but back then, medication, it was really bad. She'd be great, you know, and then 5, 6 weeks at a time, she'd be gone. From me, from everyone. She didn't just drop out of the picture. She'd do this thing where she'd say she was pregnant, and then 2 days later, she lost the baby. 1 month, that happened twice.
So who was the father all these times?
Lots of people. Me, Robbie, Willie Mays, Napoleon Bonaparte. I gave up. I'm sorry, but I didn't know what else to do. She's been in and out of institutions for the last 16 years. Robbie and I paid the bills. The last 10, I don't think we even looked at them. My secretary has all that information. She's Rose Caulfield now. Changed her name after Catcher in the Rye. Said she was Holden Caulfield's soulmate. You done? Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you for your time.
Edwards was telling the truth.
While he and Chambers were making money, Rose Perry was a poster girl for inpatient care.
And she had a baby, a boy. Found the birth certificate in her medical records.
Looks like Napoleon got a hold of some Viagra.
Born October 2nd, 1982.
No father on the birth certificate.
I checked all the birth records, above ground, underground, nothing.
Kid just vanishes. Rose goes back to the nut house.
No name, no record. Kid's a big fat zero.
Zero.
But he's born in 82, he fits the profile. Rose. Rose.
It's fine. I'm fine. I don't need any more.
Actually, I'm here to talk about your son.
Is he okay?
I don't know. I need to talk to him. Where is he?
He came to visit me. He worried me. I'm worried about him.
When was he here, Rose?
Last night. I couldn't sleep. We wrapped him in rags and there's nothing you can do. The doctor says he won't fire Maggie.
Rose, I need you to concentrate. Your son's in trouble and he may be in danger.
I told him when he was here. I told him to do what's right.
Where is he?
I tried.
Where is he?
I don't know. We burned the rags in the fire. And Maggie said it was a beautiful day as usual, but I knew it wasn't. We
What's his name?
all did. We told him to do what's right.
Rose, what do you call him?
Baby. I call him Baby.
Tibbs. What is the psychobabble term for major obsession?
Major obsession?
Hello, Zero.
Actually, Rose is greatly improved. When she came here, I read the reports. She was detached. Had no interest in anyone else. Not exactly maternal instincts.
What do you know about the son?
I know she made attempts to keep him. Schizophrenia, it's a tough one. He spent most of his life in foster homes, I think.
Is that him?
What's his name?
Zero. Nice little nickname, huh? Kids all want to be Mr. P, Puff Daddy, gangster face. He seems very devoted to her.
Okay, we're gonna need an address.
Don't have one. Don't have to leave an address to visit your mom.
These clippings? She's not just keeping track of old friends, is she?
Sarge, can you do anything to reconstruct the name on that building?
Not enough there.
What about that reflection in the windshield? Can you move in on it?
Yeah.
Can you make it any clearer?
Let me give it a fashion makeover.
What about that guy right there? Is that a newspaper that he's carrying?
Extra.
Nice. It's a directional heat sensor. Any warm-blooded mammal goes inside there, we got him. You get a name from the manager?
Apartment's run into a Mr. Z. Rowe.
Oh, that's cute.
Why can't bomb freaks have normal names?
Because bomb freaks are not normal. They're sick wackos with an agenda, and that's what makes them so damn dangerous. I feel sorry for them, though. I mean, man, there's a bunch of kids out there with crazy mothers that don't go around blowing up people. 99.9% of them don't.
I know. I mean, I'm just saying that maybe the kids had a tough life, that's all.
Bozo the clown theory. Guy goes to the doctor, tells the doctor, you know what? I am feeling really depressed. I cannot see a reason for me to go on living. He just wants to kill himself. Right? But he doesn't have the guts to kill himself. So the doctor goes, you're in luck, because the circus is in town. I want you to go out and buy a ticket to the circus this afternoon.
Another punchline.
Doctor says, 20 minutes into this show, this clown is going to come out. And he's going to put on a show that I cannot describe. I can't tell you what he does. But if you can sit down and watch Bozo the Clown and not walk out of that circus with some inspiration, some turnaround, some motivation for life, then you don't have a pulse. You are not human.
I know the punchline.
What punchline?
The punchline, the joke. The guy gets worse, and then he goes to the doctor, and the doctor says, well, just go see Bozo the Clown, and everything will be okay.
Right.
And then the guy says to the doctor, I am Bozo the Clown.
That was a terrible joke.
Whoa, hello, Mr. Zero.
Unless Zero is like 3 inches tall with a racing heartbeat. I don't think so. Yo, he is in there. Move into the living room. He looks like he's about to go. Let's go.
Move! Ventilation on the ground! It's in my book bag. Don't kill me!
What's in your bag?
Joint!
Who are you?
Scott,
What are you doing here, Scott?
I feed Harold.
Who's Harold?
He's a rat.
Where's Zero?
Who?
The guy that lives here, what's his name?
Brian.
Brian what?
I don't know, just Brian.
Seriously, like, I get paid and I show up, I feed the rat, that's it, I swear to God. Leave.
What about Harold?
Get the damn rat and get out.
Can't say I remember you being quite so tense.
Yeah? Well, somebody's about to get blown to bits, and we're tackling the pothead with a rat in an empty apartment.
We're doing what we can, buddy.
Well, it's not enough. Tibbs, take a look at this.
I'd say we're in the right place.
Yeah. Guess who's his next target?
Bomb's been sitting in Edward's office all day, right on his desk.
Bomb squad is in place.
Nothing stops the mailman from his appointed rounds.
Easy does it, Hoot. It's armed.
Zero's good, but I'm there. High-tech situation, high-tech equipment.
Oh, man. I can't stand this.
Nail clippers, such a great invention. They've had so many different uses.
Easy. You got it, Hoot, and steady. Slow. Come on. Oh, yes.
Clear.
Who sent it?
You have a pretty good idea.
Is it someone I know?
It's Rose Perry's son.
She had a son.
Yeah.
How old?
And I can hear the lawyers now. Raised in a foster home, real hard life. Any excuse you could
How old
possibly
is he?
find.
When's his birthday?
1982. October.
She said she lost that baby. He's mine. He's my son.
May I help you?
Yeah. I'm here to, I'm visiting my Mother's Day, Rose Caulfield. Taking her to the park.
Okay, did you make arrangements with the doctor?
Yeah, it's after the doctor on call. There's not a problem, is there? She's okay?
Oh, no problem. Okay, you can go on in.
Thanks. We're good to go, Sarge.
Tibbs and Hoot are on their way.
Hi, Mom.
Somebody took my pictures.
It's okay, Mom. Don't worry. I fixed all that. Let's get you some air.
You're going away.
If we hurry, you can feed the pigeons.
Did you bring me a coat?
Mom, you have a coat.
It's okay if you didn't. I don't really need it. It's okay, baby.
Mom.
I'm fine, baby. You're such a good boy. Take such good care of me. Let's go play. Come on. Okay.
Brian, can I talk to you for a second?
Mom, why don't you go back into your room, okay? Let me just...
I thought we were going out.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute, okay? Just go.
I believe my friend said we need to talk.
Stay away.
Man, I need you to step away, and I need your son to place his hands behind his head.
It isn't his fault.
What is... No, okay. All right, let's everybody just calm down.
Put it down, son.
Don't move!
Okay, fine. I'm not moving. Let's just talk.
What you want to do right now is put down that gun.
Baby.
I don't know what she told you.
She told me the truth. About you and Chambers and what you did. You stole her program, you used her up, and you threw her away. Look at her. Look at my mother! Because that's the last thing you're ever gonna see.
No, this is bad.
I just found out about you. After all these years, I had no idea that...
What? That you're my father? Well, I have no father.
They're right. You have to put the gun down. Give me the gun.
It's right there. I can do this.
I don't want you to do this. Give me the gun. Come on. That's it, baby. Give me the gun.
Mom, no!
Take an ambulance.
It'll be okay. Just take it easy. Easy. Your name. I don't even know your name.
Brian. His name is Brian.
On an all-new Stargate Atlantis, Taylor's mysterious vision leads her directly into a replicator trap. And you won't believe what happens in the last 5 minutes.
What took you so long?
People's Choice Award winner Stargate Atlantis. All new this Friday at 10. Part of the all-new Sci-Fi Friday.